That's right.
And then he said, hey, you should get Jessica on the show to talk about social media.
We were doing everything you need to know about social media you can learn from country music, and we're still working on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Very nice. So she does stuff for Nashville entities, different things like this. She's the mistress of social media, or one of them.
I'm a social mistress.
Thank you.
Wait.
That didn't come out right.
No, it's more like a maven.
Then you met and fell in love with a guy named Billy Shaw Jr.
And I became a Mrs. A social Mrs.
Wow.
And of course, what happened was she marries a guy who does country music and plays fiddle, and then they have a wedding at a country bar with Greek food.
Yes.
Right on.
See,
It was
I'm not making up any of this stuff.
No, that's the story of our life.
True story.
So Jess, reintroduce for people, what is the Arizona Originals?
So Arizona Originals is basically like a community platform for young artists or even anybody. There's no age limit to someone who's creating word stories and wants to sing them in front of people besides their cat and their mom.
I think Andy Hersey's young at heart.
Yes, and he
Absolutely.
We have people that are just starting out, like how Octavia just turned 21, and she had done choir and stuff in high school, but she needed a place to like fill the audience, and she was very nervous. But when she came out there, God, you would have thought she'd been doing it for ever. They all come in different places and where their singing ability or their guitar playing ability or their storytelling, and I've seen so many people grow over the past 3 years. I mean, especially even this one right here next to me, his storytelling through music, it's just grown. Even the guitar usage, like he had been a fiddle player, so guitar wasn't his like first language, it was his second music language.
Yes.
Was that make sense?
Yep.
So he was speaking in fiddle in his head, and then he converted it to guitar, and now he's able to not just write, the lyrics, he can write the melody, which is what makes the song.
You guys have been such a good, valuable partner to this show.
We love you.
You played so many cool things. The anniversary party was amazing.
That was great.
The St. Patrick's Day party with the full band was
yeah.
totally amazing. Actually, it was about a year ago. You and Lockie played the Johnny Gibson's for the patriotic. I remember they were unveiling the flags and stuff like that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Downtown.
I remember you came home like wet. Sweaty as it was hot that day.
It was warm, but
it was like the hottest day of the summer, and you guys had a party outside. But
awesome.
They had so much fun.
What's the long-term goals / plans for how does the Arizona Originals grow as a group?
I think it's seeing people like Kaleigh Walker move off to Nashville, and like JR, who likes red dirt and Texas country, moving on to other markets, and also making us more open-minded to original music, because a lot of the places that they play at are like, hey, do covers, and we need you to do the stuff you hear on the radio, and we need you to do that, not emphasizing individuality. So I think like using our platform, we're making it, because when people come up and they're standing room only, there is a market for it, and then bars are like, oh, hey, okay, so you don't have to just do covers, because we've had to fight some places over the years to say we want to implement our originals into it. Well, okay, you could do one here and there, but now we slide them in just like they're the rest of it, and nobody's the different for it, and now they think, oh, well, that's the song I hear all the time.
We've had such a good time introducing a lot of the originals to our audience, right?
Yes.
The Caden Brewers,
Yes.
the Herseys, the John Hawks.
Oh my God, the Ronstadt, Kiko.
Yeah, Kiko's amazing. That was a great. I love my Kiko interview was one of my favorites.
He is something. He's actually playing with Caden's band now.
Oh, really?
They have a neat little thing going.
See, Caden Brewer with Kiko, that's a heck of a combo, actually.
So it's very special. And then they have Matthew Mesa, who's another local musician that we should have you get on here sometime. He does a ton of original.
And
I went to junior high with him. We used to play Dungeons and Dragons on the school bus on the way to school.
And then Andy Hersey's son, Kyle Hersey, plays drums.
Yeah.
Hey, we got our own little sound effects.
The idea that you're you played D&D
on the bus to school.
Wow, what kind of character?
I was a fairy.
A fairy? This is the worst type of D&D I've ever heard in my life. Now, tell me about Kaleigh Walker. So here's a nice young lady. She came on the show. She played the show that you put on at the Rialto. And then last time I heard she was moving to Nashville and, I don't know, working in a movie theater or something like that.
No, movie theater. Try the Grand Ole Opry.
Oh, that's right.
She gives tours there, and she's not just doing tours. She's actually the boss now over there. She's
the boss of the Grand Ole Opry?
Yeah, she's the tour manager. Like she's become for the the tour guides. She's supervising people.
How's the music side of her life?
She's starting to hit the songwriter nights. It's very competitive in Nashville to get on. Like ours, I'm really open-minded. I like people will send me something, I listen to it, and I'm like, this is good, and I want them to grow, and I'm like, and Kaleigh, it has to hit that. She's got like maybe 5 or 6 songs in Nashville. They want you to have like a truckload of songs.
Yeah.
So you got to songwriting. Even if you think it's a bad song, you just keep doing it. Because like every 10th song is going to be your whopper, right? And some artists say their 100th song they write is the whopper. You just keep plugging.
A very cool night in Nashville that I had. I was on a business trip. And that Saturday night, during the day, we did the whole tour thing. We did Studio B. We did the Country Music Hall of Fame. Yeah. Then we go to the Opry. Okay. Closing act was Charlie Daniels.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
Right. And then there was this great group before him called the Lavelle Sisters that I loved. They were amazing. Right. Now they're called Larkin Poe or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because one of the sisters decided to get out of the business, so they went back to Larkin Poe, which is probably their first names, right? Loved them. They were amazing. And then I just remember walking out of Ryman and then literally just going in and out of those bars.
Yeah. So
listening
fun.
to all these people that you're Arizona originals.
Yeah, everywhere you
exactly.
go.
And we have the kind of talent that we cultivate, and we've in this group. It's bar none. Like they could all go to Nashville tomorrow. Like it's a matter of seat time.
But we'd love to just see it happen here.
Well, yeah, yes.
Just everywhere you go,
yes.
you start to see artists playing their music at every venue you go into.
Just as good as an LA Songwriters Night for the rock or the pop or Detroit or Nashville or New York. We have got some massive talent here in Tucson. And we've got coming for our next show on August 31st, there's a huge talent in Phoenix named Sherry Rowe. And she's done some stuff here locally, like charity work, and a few opened at the Fox for various artists. But she is amazing.
So you guys we're going to come back. We'll do another segment. Tell me about the event. And then Billy does a thing where you give him a subject and he can write a song in the break.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to give him a homework assignment.
Okay.
All right. Now, do you need you need a piece of paper, right?
I'll need paper.
Yeah.
All right, here, let me write the subject down. You don't say what it is on the air, okay?
Okay. Uh-oh.
And I want a Billy song.
Here we go. This will get interesting. So, and I'm not going to look, so I can be surprised too. I'm not even looking. But so our next show is on August 31st, and it's at Craft Republic. You're going to be there tonight, right?
For our happy hour, 5:30 to 7:30.
So our show is going to be like doors open at 6, $5 to get in. Same, and it's we're working on some VIP seating and a dinner arrangement, and then after the show, Billy's going to play with a local band here called Backroads.
Okay.
So that's going to be a new thing. We're going to call it like Billy Roads.
Billy Rhodes.
Nice.
Their lead singer, actually, Rick, will be doing part of the Arizona Original show. He's really talented. He's just a massive talent. And then guy we got to get on here named Rowdy Johnson. He lives. You know who that is?
I've heard the name.
He
but
lives. Yeah, he lives.
How do I forget a name like
I feel
Rowdy
like he
Johnson?
lives in Safford or that way, but like east of Tucson, out by us in Vail and
right.
Timbuktu. You live on and then what more you want to know about it? It is you can go on the Arizona Originals on Facebook. What did
so you
Ed
said
call them?
It's a Saturday night?
Saturday, August 31st.
Okay. Wow. So that's Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
Okay. So that'll be a busy weekend for them between you guys and college football kicking off and all that stuff. So.
Well, we're starting, like I said, doors open at 6, and just stay tuned for details. We'll probably only sell event tickets the day of, but we're going to have reserved tables because it's it's huge, that venue. We're going to be able to pack it in there.
So Billy is, I gave him a piece of paper. It's like password. I secretly wrote the words, what he's working on.
Oh, dear.
And so he's already got 3 lines of a song right now. That's how good this guy is.
I'm not looking.
790-2040, wake up Tucson comments at gmail.com. We're going to go to break. Jessica Northey Shaw, Billy Shaw Jr.
Billy, you still have to sing us out, sing and play us out because I don't have any songs here.
All
this,
right.
This is your time now.
All right, we'll do a little song here.
Okay.
A little Kojo.
Okay.
Here we go.
Scattergun blast, hands in the air, $500,000 in a burlap sack. Y'all have a nice day as we make our way to the caddy in the alley out back. See, when times get hard, some good old boys turn to a life of sin. We're like Robin Hood, we're just twice as good, but we can never go home again. Well, I grew up singing Amazing Grace, sitting there doing fine, sipping on that drink of mine. No whiskey in my Coke the last 3 weeks. Just trying to keep myself clean, haven't even touched Listerine, proving to my wife that I ain't weak. Then some old friends of mine came crashing in from behind, one of them to be wed tomorrow. They ordered up a cup with grounded Jack. I gave it one, I gave it back. Sorry, but I really need to go.
There it is, Billy Shaw Jr. And they have an amazing event coming up on August 31st. We'll have a few more of their performers on before then. This won't be the only time Jessica and the crew will be on. But remember, make sure you like Arizona Originals on Facebook, and Jessica is very good at providing updates for such things. So 6 o'clock start?
Yep, 6 is doors open, and I'll have way more information about packages. We're even going to
Save the
do,
date, as we like to say.
You know how they have that upstairs thing? We're even thinking about doing a little VIP meet and greet, and
Yeah.
a little bit of fun.
A VIP meet and greet with Jessica Northy Shaw.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Maybe even Christy Simone
I don't
and
know
Ed
about
Alexander
that,
will
so.
be there to be like, "Hey guys, look at us."
That's usually a soccer.
I'll pay for the wristbands. I'll be up there. Okay.
You'll sing with them.
Well, I could do that. I could do one song with
Do you
you guys.
sing? Because you have a
Yeah,
really
I
great
do.
voice. I bet you sing.
He does
maybe.
Sing something real quick.
Well, not right now. But
No, you can't do
Ed
it.
used
On,
to-
I sang in the choir on Sunday. We
He
did.
does.
We did the men's
Ooh.
choir at
Wait.
church.
Ed used to front a Doors cover band.
Yeah,
oh
you do
my
Mick
good-
Jagger,
I can hear that.
all that stuff.
His
Like,
Riders on the Storm would leave people just.
When you do the traffic or the news next, would you sing it just for fun? Let's just try it. Come on, it's a new thing.
Hey, this is a Hall of Fame DJ over there. He's not a trained monkey. You just press a button and the guy just talks. Come on. Just leave poor Ed alone.
yeah, he does.
And
So Billy has done this over the years, right? Whether you've been on some country stations, whatever, where people will call in, or you've even done it for sponsors, right? Like, hey, we have a sponsor that sells, donuts or irrigation systems.
Toilets, plumbers, yes.
Billy's irrigation songs have been award winners. "Flood My Heart" is probably his biggest.
or remember
Biggest award winner.
Shoveling Sunshine.
Oh, that's right. I
That was
forgot
great.
about
That was a
Shoveling
great one.
Sunshine.
For the
That was his
for
Christmas.
Tucson.
His
Yeah, we got to
Christmas
get
winter
ready for
tune.
this year. We need to do something with that in advance.
That's
Like
true.
that should be
Yes, you
Visit
do.
Tucson theme song. If anybody from Visit Tucson's listening,
Felipe, open up the pocketbook, and we'll make this happen. All right.
man, we could really go with that because to get people here, even more people here in the winter.
I've always thought that the country music / Roger Clyne thing
Mm-hmm.
is always something we should be really embracing,
Yes.
right? So Roger has an amazing devoted following.
Oh yeah.
All right, like he did an hour interview with me a few years ago, right? And you can check it out on our YouTube page if you want to listen to it. And he talks about how he makes all of his money on tickets and T-shirts.
Right.
Right. He says the money he makes on internet sales, even when he's quote the #1 internet guy for a month, it pays for getting the lawn cut maybe for a few days, right? So, but I always thought that we should embrace that kind of country-esque border thing that we are. It's kind of like
Absolutely.
Jimmy Buffett, but border.
It's a Southwest
Yeah. Sonoran
desert.
thing,
It's like
yeah.
desert
On your mic
music.
better.
Desert music.
Right.
Right.
And
Desert country.
I feel like that's something that's a really unique thing that we can embrace that other people are not doing, in addition to, our Sonoran music heritage and things like that. But that's kind of can all come together. So put that on your list of 48 things to do, Jessica Northey, before it's all over.
I'm in for the long haul on that.
So-
my-
So after I just admonished Jessica about pressing Ed's button and have him just sing like some sort of Doors monkey, I do the same thing to your husband here,
Yes.
believe it or not. So
I do it to him all the time.
So before we went to break, I wrote on the top of a piece of paper the word potholes.
Yes.
One of our nearest and dearest subjects in the failure of government in local Pima County. And so I gave Billy a blank piece of paper and one of Ed's cheap magic markers. They came 1,000 of them for $6.
I love it.
The two best gifts I got for Christmas cost no more than $6. Was my giant bucket of pens like that and this dumb sound machine that Higgins got for me at World Market for $4.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh.
So remember all the
Oh,
classy
that is
sounds.
Oh my
great.
God, I need
It's
one of
got it
those.
all.
It's got the old. Let's do this one. One last one. Right, it's got it all.
That's awesome.
Radio show in your pocket.
$4. So
I love it.
Billy Shaw
Where'd
Jr.
you get that? I want one.
World Market. Cost Plus.
World Market.
Yeah.
Cost Plus. Okay.
There's a zillion of them.
If somebody takes the last one, I'm gonna kick a. Just kidding.
So
all right.
that's my three minute song on potholes.
Here we go. Billy Shaw Jr. A world debut. Hold on. Let's see. What should we got here first? Here we go. Here we go. Billy Shaw Jr. World debut. Potholes.
Potholes. Just cruising down the road, just minding my own, trying to get where I need to be. Take a sip of coffee from my travel mug, then I got a cup of joe all over my face. I hit a pothole in the street, not the kind you want to meet. It was big as a barn by Grant and Alvernon.
Oh!
It loosened a couple of my teeth. There you go. There's a 3 minute writing while everybody's talking to you.
Great.
That was talent. Pure talent.
First and foremost, Billy Shaw Jr. That was amazing and beautiful. Okay, but it's even more amazing and beautiful because you knew that you needed to rhyme something with Grant and Alvernon.
That's right.
Isn't he? He pays attention. That's one thing. He's very, very attentive to details like that.
I know. I want to get me a Grant and Alvernon T-shirt. I need to get one of those.
So there's 2 great T-shirts you can get right now to honor that area. Right? We have Adam from Tucson Foodie is selling the Grant and Alvernon shirt.
Oh, he is. Okay.
It just says Grant and Alvernon.
Yeah.
I know 2 people who've gotten mugged at Grant and Alvernon. I know 2 people.
Join the
That's
club.
just like 2 people that have told me they got mugged there.
I think you have to get an appointment now to get that done.
There's a waiting list. Yes.
Waiting.
Should see a Circle K close. Yeah.
It's like getting into the VA. Sorry. Sorry, McCluskey. So there's 2 shirts you can get. One, the Grant and Alvernon shirt, and it's a black shirt that just says Grant and Alvernon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if you're from here, you know exactly what that means, right?
That used to be a great place, growing up. My mom used to go to that Fry's. My mom can't even.
She always sees the silver lining.
Had to move, go to a new place, and my mom.
Back before there were people.
My mom is so docile, and she's considered carrying a gun. I was like, Mom, just go to a different one. But she loved that neighborhood.
Again, we love our good friends from the botanical gardens, right?
Oh, absolutely.
But if you look at their budgets for the last 10 years, it's been on security and fencing.
Oh, man.
Could we spend a little bit more on flowers and less on fencing?
And butterflies.
And the other shirt is from our listener Eastside Tom, and you can get it, I think, at customink.com. Ah. It's what we had a naming contest for that area, right? North of the U of A, south of River.
Yes, I remember that. Yes,
right, between Swan and I-10. And he came up with the winner, which was Pliskin Acres, named after the Kurt Russell character from Escape from New York called Snake Plissken.
I like that. Pliskin Acres.
So he actually gave Ed and I, we actually got it as a present from Tom. So we both have our Pliskin Acres T-shirts.
Oh.
I would love a hat. Okay, it's got a skull on it with the snake patch, and then on the back up it says something about something with the Wakeys. I forgot what it says again, but I'll have to get it.
We got the little theme song. Pliskin Acres is the place to be. Hard living is the life for me.
Knives.
What rhymes with
pipes?
What rhymes with covert? Is what
Sorry.
This is perfect. Anything that brings it all together like this is, I'm happy.
I always, when I go by, there's that one bus stop right there, and I'm like, there's just this it's like they're. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's like a little marketplace or something.
Well, and the problem is, again, right? We've talked about it over and over again, right? We know police staffing levels at the city is ridiculous, right? Yeah. But we have some of these neighborhood association folks that don't want to admit that, so they just blame the businesses, right? Well, Circle K attracts a bad thing. They should, if
there's Circle K's everywhere, and there's not like the problems they have over there.
Correct.
That was a good phrase. I liked the management there. It wasn't their fault.
Of course not. Now let's William and Jesse. Now you're still. What's happening with you musically between now and August 31st?
Oh gosh,
lots of stuff.
That is a long story.
I'm at
Billy's doing a lot of solo stuff too now
the
because
Station and Craft Republic and
he didn't know he could. And during the summer, some of the
Casa
businesses
Marana.
need to save. They can't afford a full band, but they still want to have live music.
Right.
And Billy started doing solo. I'll let you.
doing a lot of solo gigs. She's got my calendar though.
Look at you. What's some public places? I don't want to know if Danny,
Well,
if
tomorrow
Billy's
night,
playing the,
I mean-
the antiperspirant, production
That's right.
association of America.
That's right.
Tomorrow
night,
we're full band.
full band at the Maverick, the
Oh.
King
And
of Clubs.
then on Friday, he's at Growler's Tap House.
Growlers.
Oh
Have
my
you been
God,
there yet?
what are you
The
doing?
food,
What
you've
are you-
got to go eat there.
Really?
Yes.
This is on Oracle Road in
No,
Oral
no,
Valley.
this is the
Oh.
other
Growler's
one. The
Tap
Growlers.
House
It's
out
on
on
Silver
Silver
Bell and
Okay.
yeah, the other
Really
one.
good. Don
And then I'm and Saturday at Casa Marana.
Casa Marana Craft and Wine. That's his first time
I'm doing my
there.
Northwest tour.
Wow, look at you.
Then
Hold on.
on-
What's a Casa Marana?
Casa Marana Craft and Wine. I think it's rather new, and maybe
Sure
it's
sounds
new
like
to
it.
us. Casa Marana Craft and Wine.
So that'll be my first time playing there.
They do food truck.
Looking
There you
forward to
go. You hit it on the
Mhm.
head. We're excited to play there.
So yeah, I'm picking up a lot more solo shows, with the smaller venues and whatnot. And,
Okay.
Look how it's nice, right? If you guys can't see that, Chris and I are checking them out online right now, and it's a really great looking place. It'll be our first time
Got a
going
big
there, but
Pirate
we've-
Party coming up sometime too.
Oh yeah, the pirate party is August 16th at the Outlaw. It's National Rum Day, and we're
Yeah.
going to do a pirate party.
A pirate party.
And on Sunday, we're headed up to Pine Top. Billy's playing at the infamous Lion's Den, now called the Den.
The Den.
Oh, that's awesome.
Action.
Yeah.
That's a
So-
good combo of
Yeah.
getting out of the heat. And
Yeah, that's gonna be
Doing it
nice. Nice.
Oh my
up there.
gosh.
So when are you
and-
going to be at the Den?
Sunday
Sunday.
This Sunday.
from 2 to 5.
Sunday.
All right. So if any
Come
of
on
our,
up.
any of our wakies who are cooling off in Pine Top,
Mm-hmm.
go by the Den and see Billy and say hi.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we're playing with Scotty Friel. That's another
that's-
great guy that's local.
Scotty Friel is amazing.
This pothole song is a winner, Bill.
I
So-
could hardly get through it
I'm
without snickering.
I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you.
Barn, a pothole the size of a barn.
Yeah, by Grant and Alvernon. It
That's-
loosened a couple of my teeth.
It's beautiful. You're a beautiful man. All right. Remember, you go to Facebook. Make sure you like Arizona Originals. Make
Yeah.
sure you like Billy Shore Jr. Band.
Yeah.
All of that good stuff. So,
Thank you.
thanks. Great seeing you guys.
It's
Thank
awesome
you.
to be here always. We always
Anytime.
like spending time with you.
And make sure you save the date, August 31st.
I looked
Amen.
it up. There's no U of A football game that Saturday night.
That's how we
so
planned
it's
it.
already
Awesome.
in my
August
calendar.
31st. Lots of talent.
Yeah, and we're finally on the northwest side of town. That's what we're really excited about. Because like Kathleen Abert, she's like, oh, I can go to it because we've been east side. Because I'm an
Yeah.
east sider.
Yeah.
Can't
know.
help that. But finally, Craft Republic's like, oh heck yeah, we want that here.
Sweet.
I'm so
They're
happy. I'm
awesome.
so happy your car is now working west of Swan. Congratulations. So great seeing you.
Say hi
Good
to
to see
Lockie
you
for
guys
us, would
too.
you
We
please?
will,
You bet.
absolutely.
Thanks, Ed.
And Ed,
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you. Billy Shaw Jr., please take us out and check out. Make sure you like Arizona Originals. Here we go.
And check us out on YouTube on 1030 The Voice, and you can watch this over and over and share it too.
Sickos.
Woo, sickos.
Everyone have a great day. Oh, I'm saying to the camera people. I'll be back in a few minutes. Wake up.
Driving down the road, just a mind of my own. Then I look up, and what do you know? I see the red and blue flashing in my rear view. He said, son, do you know why I pulled you to the shoulder? Sir, I'm not sure, but it's not 'cause I'm over that speed limit sign I just passed, 'cause my truck don't go that fast. No, I got you for white light to the rear. Well, I got no idea what that is, but I fear it's a ticket I cannot afford, 'cause I'm a little cash poor. Well, he gave me a ticket to fix it with a long list of things I need to do if I want to be acquitted. So I went on home, looking to blow off some steam. Well, I walked to the kitchen and grabbed